It's Fans Corner. Welcome to it, and thank you so much for making time for us once again. We are back in the Betway Premiership, and we've just watched Kaizer Chiefs against Sekhukune United down at Durban in Moses Mabida Stadium. That game ending on 1-0 in favor of Kaizer Chiefs. Very important 3 points for Kaizer Chiefs, these ones, because they really need to start finding themselves in a very good position in the top 8, and also try to compete for one of the continental spots, one of the CAF spots, either in the Champions League or the CAF Confederations Cup. So yeah, it's very important that they stay there. You don't want this towards the end of the season a team struggling to get into the top 8 or to hold on to the top 8. You want them to be somewhere in the top 4 so that you know they're safe. They can now focus on challenging for at least one of the spots up there if it's going to be available. Because at this moment in time, I think it's quite tight. I don't expect much from Chiefs getting one of the African continental competition spots there, but anything can happen. We still have more than half of the season to go. We've just played only 14 games, so there's 16 more games to go, so anything can happen. But yeah, I'm happy with the 3 points, and I'm happy with the way it takes us. Speaking of the 14 games, it's only our second clean sheet in 14 games. It's worrying. It's very worrying, but it then says to you, at least you know where the majority of the problem is. We concede goals unnecessarily, and we don't score enough. So on both ends of the field, something has to be done. We have to tighten the back, and we also have to make sure that we are clinical in front of goal. We are not clinical in front of goal. There were many chances that were created by Kaizer Chiefs in the first half, which could have killed the game. But it goes back to what I said in one of the videos, that I don't know how they train in terms of shooting and finishing. You know, most of the Kaizer Chiefs players, when they shoot, you ask yourself, did he mean to shoot or was he trying to pass? Because our shooting is terrible. I heard on the TV someone say that we have the second highest number of shots at goal. Or goal attempts. I don't know whether it's shots at goal or just goal attempts, but it says a lot, because it says we are not clinical. It says we shoot, we do take the chances, but we don't find the back of the net. Either we don't know how to pick the spot, or we shoot from the wrong distance. We're just shooting blanks, you know. If we have so many shots at goal, but yet we are not the highest scoring team in the PSL, it says a lot. It says a lot. We are not the second highest scoring team, but we have the second highest shots at goal or goal attempts. It says a lot. But it goes to what I said previously about Fundo. If you remember, I said he's the only person who I would prefer to take shots, because his shots look more dangerous than any other player in Kaizer Chiefs right now. In any player, whether on the bench or in the field of play, there is no player at Kaizer Chiefs right now who has a better shot than Fundo Vagas. I said it before, and I'm saying it again. We saw it again. It won Chiefs the 3 points today, because he knows where the goal is. Even now, in front of defenders, they have defenders in front of him, which could be a disadvantage and an advantage at the same time. But was able to find the goal. The advantage is that he can hide the ball behind one of the defenders, and the goalkeeper doesn't know the ball is coming. And that's what happened today. But also it's also a disadvantage for him, because he doesn't get the clear view of the goal. But being the player that he is, as skillful as he is, as talented as he is, he knows where to find the goal. He's done it before. I think now it's 3 times that Fundo has given us 3 points, because there's a game where he scored the second goal and we won by 2-1. There's a game where he assisted and we won that game, and now here's another game where he scores a winning goal. So his goal contributions are always winning goals. So he's that important to Kaizer Chiefs, and he also has a very educated foot. His shots are very good. But the other players, I think, they have to really practice the shooting, because our shooting is terrible. First half, I did say, I've now spoken about Fundo Vagas more than I wanted to. But the first half, I think what I picked up is the fact that George Matlow is a proper baller. I think in the first half, our disadvantage was the fact that he's not as mobile as some of the players like your Mdu Shabalala is. Josh Matlo was playing a little bit in an advanced position today, so you have Zwane and Mtetwa more on the defensive side, and Matlo pushing, trying to create for our attackers. So I think with George Matlo, a fit George Matlo, I didn't expect him to finish the game, and he didn't finish the game. But I mean, no one would expect him to finish the game. He hasn't started a game in a long time, and I think I didn't expect him to start a game. It was too early for him. Yes, he's ready, because the last time we saw him just recently coming in as a sub, and we saw him how good he is, especially on the ball. He's also one of those guys, or him and Vagas are the two players who have very good shots. He had a good shot. There's a shot that he took, I think it was in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was in the first half, which was on target, and you can tell that if a fit Josh Matlo would be very beneficial to Kaizer Chiefs. So the first half, the only thing that I'm glad is the fact that we did not concede in the first half, because we tend to miss our chances, and once we are under attack, we concede, and then that's the end of us. So I'm happy with that, with George Matlo. Second half, that's where also Potsane's timing of the runs, whether in the first half or the second half, it was terrible. He had there were times where he was getting some proper passes from either Zwane or Matlo, but unfortunately he was a step ahead or a step behind. There were times when, if you are an attacking player, as soon as your number 10 has the ball, you have to go, at least run towards the corner flag, because you're probably going to get a pass where you can now cross. But Potsane was not making those runs. I think his runs were not good enough. That is why I wasn't so happy with him. Pule Modi has had his moments, but he's also selfish. I understand we're trying to score goals, but there was a time we were supposed to pass the ball, and he decided to try and be to be in the headlines, but it didn't work out for him. Otherwise, we need consistency at Kaizer Chiefs. We need the clean sheets. I think the clean sheets will go a long way in boosting the confidence of the back four. Cross, I think, in as much as I like him, he maybe shouldn't be starting. Maybe we should find someone else to play in the left, and let Cross come in the second half, come in as a substitute at a later stage, because I don't think his confidence is up there. He's not a bad footballer. I don't think his confidence is up there. But the more we keep clean sheets and win games, maybe it will uplift his confidence as well. Otherwise, I'm happy with the results. I'm very happy with the results. There was a red card to Sekhukune United. I didn't see much of what happened there, but I saw it. There was a foul on Fundo Vilagazi, and immediately after that red card, Fundo Vilagazi kept it on the same side where the red card was issued. The little upper of Sekhukune United collecting a red card, and just a few minutes after that, Fundo Vilagazi capitalizing, combining with Zwane to score the only goal of the game. I don't know whether I didn't see how I didn't see enough of the foul to say was that a red card or not, but I did hear some of the comments from some people saying that it was too soft, so I can't comment much on that one. Should we say we won because they got a red card? I don't know. I don't think so. We created so many chances. One could argue that it was coming. Okay. Otherwise, this has been Fans Corner. Thank you so much for making your time for us, and please make sure that you subscribe and like our channel so that you get more notifications when we drop material every after game. Thank you so much for your time.